Hey everyone, my name is Dennis. It's my first tutorial and it's about how to send MIDI from your Maschine Mikro to a VJ software called coge and to trigger video signals. So I was racking my brain for the last month and now I figured it out. So I will try to do this tutorial while my 11-year-old daughter is sitting on my lap. So if she doesn't like it, we have a problem here. So okay, let's start up Maschine. And what we're gonna do first is to create a simple beat in Maschine and then have certain elements of this beat trigger video in the coge software. So here comes Maschine and let's choose True School and the Gooning Kit. Let's see if there's some sound. Looks good. So I'm gonna open a new pattern and record a simple beat. Let's put the beats per minute to 100 and there we go. Recording. Yeah, not the tightest beat I ever recorded, but it's a beat. So now in order to have this trigger elements in the VJ software, I'm gonna copy the whole beat and create a new group. And I'm gonna show you why in a second. So I go into my group here, copy all of the beat components, copy, go to a new group and paste them at the beginning. Now I have all my elements here, and now, for example, I would like to have this last element here to trigger later on a video effect in the coge software. So what I'm gonna do is enable the sound and make it a MIDI out. So MIDI out, leave it at channel 1. And now this here will be triggered at the same time as the real sound here. So this sound is going to be at the same time as the MIDI signal. Now we go into the coge software, opening up, and I'm gonna open a project where I arrange the windows in a way that they are more obvious to you guys. So what we have here is a main output window, a mixer, and first of all here is the BPM clock. So we have to tell Maschine to send the MIDI clock over. So we go Maschine, File, Send MIDI clock. I already clicked it earlier, so I can click it again. And now in the coge software I have to tell them that it gets the MIDI from Maschine virtual output. So now here you say the BPM say 0, but now when I start my beat, jumps to 100, so it already gets the MIDI clock from Maschine. Okay, now we would like it to trigger certain elements of a video. So let's put in a video into coge. I need a new clip synth. It's like a media collection folder, and I will just drag and drop a video which I got from the bibel-crap.com page. It's a really cool page for VJ videos. Come over here, drag and drop it in my first media slot, and there we go. Double click it, and here I have my player, and here in the main output window you see this looping video. And now I would like to add an effect. So what I'm gonna do is I create a new effect chain. And what we're gonna do, let's say we want to put the color to a retro color. So when this effect is switched on and I tell the clip synth also to have the effect chain on, then you see in the main output window that we have the retro effect. So always when this will be enabled, we have this retro look. Okay, oh yeah. So what we want to do now is link this enabling retro button to the MIDI. And we do it, first of all, we have to tell coge that there is a MIDI input. So we go detect MIDI inputs. There are some in here, don't bother, I'm gonna delete them. So now it's empty. And now I go to Maschine and I hit the button for the MIDI out, which is here number 5. When I hit it, you see what happened. The coge software detected the note on and off from one MIDI channel. Perfect. So now I can go to my retro effect and tell it to have a MIDI, so assign it to a MIDI and say go to the MIDI note on. So now always when I click, when I hit the button, the retro effect will come, but it will stay on, and in order to have it only be on as long as I play the button, I have to enable momentary MIDI mode. So now the retro effect is going to stay as long as the button is pushed. Cool. So this means now when I play back my beat, what you should see, I hope you do, because the recording might be slow, is that always when, let's see the grooming kit, yes. Always when this here is triggered, then we have the retro look in here. Okay, so this is one possibility how to how to trigger the video. But what if you want to do a live beat? So you do not have a live, you do not have a pre-recorded beat, but you want to go live. So there you cannot use this example. So what you have to use then is to link pads. So let's say the same example, you want to have here this sound. When you push it live, you want to have it trigger the retro video effect. So what we have to do is to link the pad to another pad on the same set. So I'm gonna sacrifice, let's say, this pad here, pad number 12, and make it also a MIDI out. And make it MIDI out channel 2. And now I go to the pad 11 and say link this pad link, for example, to pad group 1, and also make it the master. And then I go to the pad I just sacrificed for the MIDI, also gonna call it MIDI, and have it also have the same pad link to pad group 1 and have it as a slave. So now every time I press pad 11, also pad 12 is on. See that, right? I hope. Okay, so that means now during the live performance, no wait, oh yeah, we have to do one more thing. So we have to go back to the detected MIDI inputs and detect this new input. So when I now press the 11, there's another channel going on and off, which is the new MIDI channel we created. So now I'm gonna link this retro effect again, but to the channel 1 node. And now, in live performance, when I hit this button, the retro effect is gonna go on. Okay, so basically that's what I wanted to show you. I appreciate any help if you have any easier workflow on that, because I came up with that after long nights of no sleep. And yeah, I hope you like it, and I think my daughter likes it. Yes. Okay, thanks.